Hello, people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. So, it's me again. Hi. So, on today's episode, I'll be bringing to you 12 reasons why your visa keeps getting denied. Ever wondered why? You apply for a visa, and before you know, normally some visas takes 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, and even more. But less than a week, you get a mail telling you your visa has been denied. I can imagine your pain. I feel your pain. So I have done comprehensive and extensive research. That is why I have brought to you 12 valid reasons why your visas keep getting denied. If any of these reasons are among the errors that you've made that has caused this visa denial so far, do your research properly and then you stop it so that when you reapply, it can get approved. Number one reason is inadequate proof of fund. Now you see some countries, most countries you see their POF is from $4,000. In this video, I'll be quoting dollars because dollar is a universal um currency that every country or most country uses for their exchange. So minimum of $4,000. When I mean minimum, the lowest that should be in your account should be at least $4,000 and above. Not that you are saying $4,000 below. Some people will have 3,000, 2,000. No, but in my country, $4,000 is about 7.6 million or so naira. So if you have from that figure above, you are good to go to apply for a visa. Why some countries will require more depending on what you are applying for. If it is for visitor, then $4,000 above. But if it is for study, I would advise you to have a higher, way higher, depending on the country. Some countries will warrant you to have about $30,000. Some countries will warrant you to have about $50,000, depending on. But for study, I will advise you to have way higher. The second one is inconsistent inflow and outflow in your bank statements. This goes hand in hand with your POF, which is your proof of fund. You see some people, their inflow and outflow. When I mean inflow and outflow, money that goes in your account and money that goes out of your account. You will see them today, they have 2,000 that goes out. You will not see any other transaction for that month until like next 2 months. You see $1,000 that pass through that account. If you use that kind of account to apply for a visa, trust me, you get rejection. Because why? The visa officer wants to see a good and steady inflow and outflow through your account. The next one is if you do not have someone that can guarantee your financial backing. You see some people are applying, they don't have that money. Let's assume the visitor visa for $4,000. They don't have, and they don't even have somebody that can guarantee them. No relative bearing the same surname, no mom, no dad, nothing, and they are applying. Like, how? You get a rejection. You understand? So the next one is inadequate CSC registration. So if you there is what they call CSC registration, I believe it applies to all countries. CSC is your Corporate Affairs Commission documentation. You're applying for a visitor visa and you don't have CSC and you are not even employed. How? Like, how? So you get a rejection if your CSC document is not complete and if you're unemployed. Like, what are you telling your visa officer that you are bringing into the table as to, okay, I'm employed, this is how much I'm earning, so this is why I have financial backing and I want to come to your country, but you don't have it. It can't work. So the next one is no job security. Now, I do not mean to say this somehow. All jobs are important, irrespective of the job you are doing. You understand? But there are some jobs that do not have job security. For instance, bricklayer in my country. I don't know about other countries. Some countries, they appreciate unskilled labor. They love them, they treasure them. But in the country where I'm from, it is not like that. So uh, uh, people like security, um, bricklayer, plumbing, driver, house help, and cleaners, it is good for them to apply. But because of there is no job security, they do not have that financial backing from their employer to prove that they can handle the financial aspect of their registration. So when such people apply, the chances for them getting denied is usually high, except they're going for job visas, which are the unskilled work visas. Then the chances for them can be high. But if they are going for, if you are part of these people that I've mentioned and you are going for a visitor visa, the chances for you not getting it are highly very high. So the next one is applying from a third world country. Now, there's nothing wrong in being in a third world country, but I can tell you for free that it has its negative impact. This is because the world now see third world country as if I know they are coming to beg for aid, as if they don't have legal status, or they are coming to invade in their country. So if you are applying from a third world country, the chances are low. That is a fact. Quote me anyway. The chances are low. You understand? So another one, which is number 8 on my list, is incorrect details during application and not verifying your details from agents before submission. Now, for a country like USA, let's assume you filled not married. Then you now went to the embassy and the interviewer is interviewing you and you tell the person, I am married, just because you want them to believe that okay, you're married and you have proof of home ties, you want to come back. When they go through what you feel and what you feel there is single, straight rejection. Because why? There's inconsistent flow in what you have said in your application. Another thing is, if it is an agent that helped you, or that is helping you fill in this your application, be sure to tell that agent to show you everything from head to toe, even your name, before the agent does a final submission. Because you see some I too know agent, they'll just tell you, okay, let me just fill it, I'll do it for you. And then they'll fill it and there'll be a misspelling on your name and the alphabet or date of birth or one thing. And the agent will submit it, and you, out of ignorance, you just say, oh, I trust this person. My dear, please, when it is somebody else that is helping you out in your application, tell that agent, please, oh, uncle, auntie, give me, let me see everything. Then once you have checked it out and it is good for you, then you can tell the agent, okay, please, so go ahead and submit. Then another one is no proof of home ties. Now you see some people don't want to apply, they even have the money. Let's assume they have up to, for a visitor visa, they have up to that $4,000. But you see, there is no home ties. You are going to another person's country to visit, and you are supposed to come back. Now you don't have a car, you don't have a house, you are not even married, you don't have anything you are submitting except the paperwork you are showing them. My dear, the chances are minimal. If nobody will tell you that, I'll tell you that for free. If you get it, good and fine, but the chances of getting it, trust me, they are very slim, in as much as you do not submit any legal state. And if you are submitting such, be sure to notarize it before you submit it. That way it gives the embassy, when they are reading it, they'll be sure that okay, yes, this person knows what he or she is doing. He or she actually has these properties, this house, this car, this land, this it could be even a post-dated check. You understand? So the next one on my list is going for interviews without knowing anything or brief about the history of the country. You are going to US for a tourist visa, for tourism, And you did not even prepare, you did not even study at all to even know, okay, US has so and so number of states. Okay, this is the particular state I'm going to. They do this in the state, they are producers of this in the state. This is this and this. My dear, how? At least you should do your research, get your facts right before you go for your interview. If not, the chances of getting that visa will be very slim. It is not village people, trust me. It is just you not doing your due diligence before you go for your interview. So the next one is using ambiguous words during your interview and being too nervous. Why will you be nervous? Like, are you a thief? Even thieves can be confident. So why will you be nervous going for an interview? You are there, you are talking to a human being. You shouldn't be scared. It's just see the person like a friend. You understand? See your interview as your friend or somebody you know that you are just interacting with. That way makes your interview very easy and seamless. If you are nervous and they are able to tell, because these interviewers, they are trained people. Once they're able to tell that, oh, this person is now, what is she hiding? Is he telling me the truth? Is she telling me the truth? Why is he nervous? Boom, rejection. That's all. You don't need too much. They don't need too much to even once they look at you and you're shy, you're never and all of that, and you are using too much big grammar. How can you go to an interview and you're using big English? Something you're supposed to be simple, not your interviewer asking you, please repeat. What did you say? Please break down your, they are trained, yes, but you when you go there and you do your over sabi, it becomes an issue. So for your interview, you should be very mild, neat, well, properly dressed. Speak kindly, speak calmly. Don't be too in a rush to do things. That way, you get it. Then the last one is arguing with your interviewer. Some people can be funny. You might be wondering, like, how is that possible? Now, how can somebody go and start arguing the interview? It happens. Yes, it happens. Because some people, when they look at, wow, it says like this person, how can you say that I did not do this one? How can you say that I did not write this thing? I feel it now. Let's assume the interviewer is telling you something. I feel this thing now. Start arguing. My dear, rejection straight. So it will not be advisable for you to do this. You understand? So I believe I have been able to clarify this video. Please like, share, subscribe. If you have watched this video, please share it to somebody else that you know that has the tendencies of doing these things that I've listed in this video. Share it to them. Let them watch and see so that they will not fall victim of all these things that I've mentioned. I hope you like my video and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.